here's my shoes. I've been rotating these shoes out for the past month or so. Yeah, this one's got pretty much no grip there. As you can see, there's a hole forming there. But this one, the right shoe always does much better. This one, left one, got 2 holes there. And then this has now blown off here. And then obviously, humongous hole right here in the toe. So there. And then these shoes, which I actually don't like as much as those, but obviously these are much easier to get now. This, I don't even know how that happens. Honestly, I think it's because my feet get sweaty. The shoes get kind of wet, and then I slide, and it kind of expands this part here further than it should, and kind of blows it up. But again, this one's actually pretty decent. Other than that, I mean, the bottom is got no grip. There's a tiny hole coming in through there. Nothing too crazy. This one, again, actually not that bad as either. I find it harder to slide in this pair, or this brand, this model, I guess. But that one's coming in. But big hole here, as you can see. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest hole of all the 4 shoes here. So the toe just comes completely out, and pretty much no treads here in the front on the feet. So it's time to retire these shoes, put them in the trash. All right, what's up, guys? This is my finals match of the Newport Beach UTR tournament. It's my first finals I'd played in a long time, so I was a little bit nervous coming in, but I had just come off a pretty good semi-final match where I played really well, served very well. So was feeling good, and as you can see, I play a lot of serve and volley, similar to Jake. So you know, hitting my spots on the serve is huge. Hitting the first volley spot again is also really, really big for me. And as you can see here, right there at 40-30, just like a very simple first volley, got him on the run, and he couldn't really do anything with the pass. And that's kind of my game plan is, you don't have to have like a great serve. If you can hit a good spot, hitting a good first volley, you set yourself up for usually winning the point. And on the return games, I like to rely on my speed. I feel like I'm a very quick player. Maybe not the cleanest strokes of all time, but I feel like there's no ball I can't run down. So I'm really just trying to make him play, and I got a nice early break right there with a nice low ball. So immediately 2-0 up in this set, and he hits a great forehand pass there. And you know, sometimes you're going to get passed on your serving volley. You got to have a very short memory, because if you're stepping up to the line, doing it again, 25 seconds later. So I actually stayed back here, and he put a good ball right on the line there, and I couldn't run to it. So love 40 down, I'm telling myself, you know what, I just gotta stick to what worked in the first game. But obviously here, stay back, play a good point. I know I can run down pretty much every ball. And I'd watched this guy play in his first couple rounds, and I knew he didn't have huge weapons. He just made a lot of balls, good depth. As you can see there, good serve right down the tee, almost an ace. 30-40, I go ace out wide. So found my serve there. We didn't play ad here, so this is actually still a break point. And he had passed me twice up the line forehand. So I go second serve to his forehand. And great, I just kind of read his return because he had gone line on two returns there. So I kind of knew where he was going to go, and just covered that well. So 3-love up, couldn't have asked for a better start, really. Feeling great. And again, just running down balls, putting balls in the court for him. Nothing super pretty, but that's just my game. And attack really well there on the backhand. Come in, he's not able to put the next ball in play. So love 15 here. Good depth there from me. I maybe could have come in there on that backhand. Again, that's a backhand kind of underspin that I hit that I just feel so comfortable running to and sliding as I hit. And I think it honestly like throws off some opponents because they don't expect me to get to a lot of balls that I do, being that I am 6'2". So again, I got another break here. He actually double faulted on break point. I didn't show it, but right there, good first serve, volley, nothing's crazy, just open court. 40 love here, serving great. I think I didn't make any first serve mistakes there. So first volley put away right there, 5 love immediately. Good return, nice depth. I was really getting good depth on most of my returns, which is something I've been working pretty hard on in the last couple of weeks. And again, his forehand actually I felt made more errors than his backhand because he had that backhand that went short cross. He used that quite often. Again, right there you saw get to the forehand sliding, just not enough on it. So chip this return. He goes inside in, and I can run that ball down. I put it back deep. So I'm immediately right back into the point after he had the offense. Now we're back into neutral. A little bit of a shank there, but it gives me a good angle, and then he hits the short ball, and I just rip a forehand winner inside in there. So now we got 30 all. I'm 2 points away from the set. Chip and charge here, and just put the easy volley away. Chip and charge is something I need to be doing a little bit more, especially on weaker second serves. So deuce here, it's game point and set point. Great return from me, nice depth. Again, I'm just relying on my speed to keep me in this rally until I see a bit of an opening. And right there it was. He had no weapon really on that. When I hit it deep to his backhand, he was just going to go deep back to me. So I went deep, came in, put that volley away for the set.
Hey guys, thanks for watching The Haven. If you haven't yet, go down and like our video, subscribe to the channel so we can go out and produce more content for you guys. It helps us knowing what you guys like, and then also just sending it out to other people because they got to know. It's the road.
So first point there, good serve. First volley put away. That's bread and butter. Right there, missed that forehand volley drop shot. So 15-40. He's got a couple break points. A great right there. That's a 1-2 punch, serve and volley style. Deuce. He tried to go cross on the forehand on the return there, and shanked it. So a little bit in his head with where I'm serving. Now, I will admit he picked up his level a significant amount in this second set. He was definitely a bit more free and loose on his forehand. Started hitting it a little bit harder. It's hard to really see from this angle of the camera, but he had a pretty good pace on his forehand. So yeah, I mean, right there it's just a kind of a mid-court ball, and I said I'm just gonna rip this, and if it's in, it's in. It turned out to be a winner. But as you can see, yeah, he's hitting the ball well. Missed that shot, but his forehand cross was actually quite good once we were in the rally. So here's a game point for him. And again, I went for the chip and charge, and I'm not upset with that play at all because he hit a good shot, and I hit my chip pretty much right where I wanted it to. That was a pretty poor volley, not enough on it. He had a great look at a pass and just missed it. 40-15 for me. Great serve, bad half volley, and he just hits a pretty easy pass there. That half volley needs to go either shorter cross or deep down the line. But 40-15, still no stress here. Good backhand body serve. I was using that serve a lot in the match, just right to his body. So we're on serve. He's got 30 love lead here. I think I missed a couple returns. Good chip return, nice depth. A little bit of a short forehand there, but he doesn't hurt me because this court was really bouncy. Oh, and right there, like I said, I pride myself on my speed, and I was actually really pissed at myself for not being able to get to that, because the way he prepared for that drop shot, it looked like he was going to actually slide it up the line. So I stayed, and then I saw him open up his racket face just a tiny bit. So I was a little upset with that error, kind of mentally, because that drop shot is something I normally can get to. Trying to mix it up, use a lot of underspin, just kind of play deep middle, just see what happens. He gave me a lot of errors, things like that, but in the end he still ended up holding, so it's 2-0. You know, and those are the kind of points that as a serve and volley player you have to be okay with. You just miss your spot a little bit on the serve, and sets you up for a tough volley. Right there, I do a good job of staying in the point, staying neutral in the point. Kind of just sliding and slapping that forehand, but it goes deep with some pace, and he's not able to attack me. Now, 15-all, great serve. Honestly, it's a great time for a first serve at 15-all, especially when you're playing no ad. There is just an amazing half volley. I just stayed nice and low and kind of just pushed it deep behind him. He almost fell over. So 40-15 here, I like to stay back. A great job there of keeping it neutral on that shot. But then a backhand that kind of lands short. He goes cross forehand, and I just have a really good look at that backhand pass. And I normally make him play at the very least there, but just kind of hit it in the net. Great ace to hold there. I hit that out wide ace, I think maybe 3 or 4 times. So here we go, it's 2-3, on serve still. Just kind of like chipping it, seeing a little bit of nerves because he's been holding. So I'm kind of thinking, okay, I really want to break this guy. So kind of just like chipping, trying to play a little bit more passive, just to get in rallies and see if he gets nervous. And as you can see there, he did. He did miss that backhand cross. And then just getting in these rallies again, really good dictating there, and then just insanely bad half volley. I took a huge swing on it when I just needed to just bunt it cross court. Had the point completely under my control. So now 30-15 for me. So he played a good point there. That forehand to me, it was a little bit too high. I was just trying to make him play. And as you can see there, an ace to hold. And unfortunately, that's exactly right when the camera cut out at 3-all second set. But in the end, I held. I was never really pushed on my serve. I didn't face a single break point in that second set, I don't think, or at least from then on. And I ended up winning the match 6-4. I broke him to love, actually, at the 5-4 game to win the match and win the tournament. So I was really happy with how I played. What's up, guys? I'm recording this on the night after winning this tournament. It's just like kind of an initial reaction. I'm looking through the footage. Obviously, I was only able to film the final. I had some technical difficulties, unfortunately. I'm glad I was able to get it for most of the final. Obviously, it didn't get the final few games, but the final score was 6-love, 6-4. And yeah, just like super happy. Starting to finally kind of like find I wouldn't say the level that I want to be at, obviously not, but starting to feel good competing, and not feeling like scared. I think there's a thing that a lot of tennis players can relate to, is just like going out there playing more not to lose than it is playing to win. And so for the first time in a while, I actually felt as if I was playing to win there. I had to, I think first round I played the number 4 seed, and then I didn't play a seed in the second round, and then I played the number 1 seed in the semis, and then played the 2 seed today in the final. I just remember when I was playing against the 1 seed, I was basically just kind of like out there. I was like, look, I have nothing to lose. This guy, I know he's not actually better than me, but everything on paper is going to say he is. I'm just going to go out there with this specific game plan. I'm going to play to win, and I'm not going to be afraid to lose. And I won that semifinal match. 3-2 is probably my easiest match, to be honest, of the tournament. Then today I rolled over. I didn't roll over, but I kept it rolling today. Yeah, and took care of business. So really happy to get a tournament win. It's my first time winning a tournament in over a year. So whether it's a big tournament or not, it means a lot that I can string together a few wins in a row. It's good for the confidence, of course. I know this video is not going to come out for a bit, but I wanted to get initial reactions from the day today. So back to it tomorrow, though. I'm going to be training again starting tomorrow. Got another tournament next weekend in San Diego, and countdown is on for Tunisia. 1 month to go. Hope you guys have been enjoying all the content so far. I know it's been kind of spotty. Everybody's doing their own thing, but we're doing our best. And just hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you have a friend that might want to see this or see another one of our videos, please send it along to them and have them subscribe, because the ultimate goal, we're trying to get to 1,000 before we go to Tunisia. That is very, very unlikely, but hey, miracles can happen. Miracles can absolutely happen. So thanks again for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Peace. All right. Goodbye, shoes.